Hey everybody, Shane here, daily-astrocat.com, back in my nighttime glow. All right, that daytime one was kind of fun though, wasn't it? All right, astrology time, so let's go. Today is Tuesday, and the moon is in Gemini all day long. It's the second quarter, and I'm having IT issues at work. Second quarter of the moon, right? So, will they be resolved today? I don't know. To be honest, look, the final tally of the snow is here, and about 17 inches is what we got. My niece, she lives in Rhode Island, right in Providence, and she got, almost 3 feet. So it's only probably about 40 minutes away from here, to tell you the truth. So it's not that far, right? So it was the largest amount of snow recorded in Rhode Island and since the blizzard of 78, something they talk about all the time around here. All right, so... and that was legendary. My neighbors were once again kind and took care of the heavy stuff along the side of my vehicle at the end of the driveway with a snowblower. Bless them. And immediately after that, they went and helped another neighbor. Now, I got to tell you something. These folks here don't speak any English. They're immigrants. They're from Brazil. I do happen to speak Portuguese, so there's a little bit of a thing there. But the neighbor they went to help was actually from the Philippines, so they might be able to speak a little bit of Spanish and Portuguese together and get a basic understanding, or maybe just some broken English. But they actually went and helped them out, too. They live a couple doors down from them. So, you know what? Bless them. This is something that's, this is how the world becomes a better place. This is what we need. We don't need the division. We don't need anything else. We need to help each other, right? This is the empathic energy that we need to embrace and let flow through us. Right in line with this Pisces season, right? It's a way that in a way, that was technology helping. The husband was actually using the snowblower. I was talking with his wife, and she was like, "Yeah, my one of the people I work for, because she cleans houses, had 2 snowblowers, and they ended up moving to Florida. Her brother went away, so she was like, they wanted to sell one, and they were like, 'Do you want it?' And she was like, 'Yeah.' It was never used. It was a brand new Cub Cadet. Didn't even get fired up once. They had an old one a couple of winters ago. But we haven't really had much snow then, so this is the first I've seen this one, and it's actually really nice. So, look, that technology is helping us, but you know what? It got through the heavy stuff, and it got through some snow drifts. People power the machines, right? The machine can do some of the work, but people coming together, that can help change everything. So, even though things are seemingly unchangeable, if things seem seemingly unchangeable, we can probably change that too. Today's keyword is together. And the color is thunder snow. A little flash of lightning out there, right? Not here, but it happened in places. Now look, Mercury's going to be retrograde tomorrow. Or Thursday. So we'll go with our Mercury retrograde boilerplate. That's what we like to call it, right? When you're starting to set up a website or something like that, you have a certain amount of commands that need to be done. There's no new contracts. There's no large purchases and no tech items, right? You want to avoid that stuff when Mercury's retrograde. Communication, yeah, well, it's not impossible. It comes kind of, crazy. We need to repeat it. We need to be careful. We need to speak slowly and do all the things that we need to do. Now, look, expect Mercury to cover a lot of ground in Pisces. It's going to go it's 27 degrees. It's about 8 degrees away from Neptune in Aries, and Neptune's at 0 degrees. So it tells you, 22 degrees where Mercury will be when it goes retrograde. And it's going to go all the way back almost to the beginning and meet up with Mars towards the end of the retrograde. Back on the 20th, right? I believe it's going to be right with, it is the 20th. So it's right with the equinox, right? Yeah, Aries season starts then. So that's going to be very interesting as well. Don't expect an orderly review, okay? It will be what we need it to be when we least expect it. That's Mercury in Pisces. It's not going to be this linear thing. Be fluid, but also remain skeptical. Just make sure you're just double-checking everything. We don't want to rush into anything. Mars in Aquarius makes it really easy for us to spot lies, particularly today. Now, you won't get a rise out of today because Mercury's barely moving and stationing retrograde. Stationing means the planet's almost not making any forward progress, and then pretty soon it's going to appear to be moving backwards as the Earth overtakes it because it's an optical thing. Conversations that we're going to be having, they're going to be directed inward. Now, what is it that we need to be doing? It's your move. Just remember the retrograde. And also remember that we have that Jupiter trine Venus. Or Venus trine Jupiter, because we have to put the fastest moving planet before. This is a good thing. It's going to keep on going. It's separating now. It's not approaching, but there's a different kind of energy to it that we're going to be also using to review where we're at with our homes, where we're at with our powers of attraction, what we're doing for creativity, what we're doing for art, and what we're doing for the enjoyment of life. And if that's not enough for you, just remember the retrograde. And look, it's all talk and ideas tonight. Later on, it's going to be scattered, but kind of fun, because that's the way Gemini tends to operate, particularly with Mercury in Pisces. It's going to be a very loose conversation going back and forth. You may be able to get some stuff done if you focus on the money stuff. Now, sometimes that causes arguments, but this time it's going to actually provide a little bit of clarity, because we do have Jupiter. We do have Jupiter, and we do have the moon in Gemini sextile Pluto in Aquarius. So, with that being said, George Friedrich Handel, 1711, his opera Rinaldo premieres at the Haymarket Theatre in London. And our birth is another Canadian. It's Sid Meier. He's 72 years old, born in 1954 in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. And he's known for his video game, Sid Meier's Civilization. All right, so that's all we have for you. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for coming by. We're going to keep this a little bit short today. Let's recap, shall we? Today, the color is not yellow snow, it's thunder snow. And our keyword is together, because together we can achieve a lot of things, right? Together, everyone achieves more. It's a HR poster. All right, those motivational things. Okay, so anyway, they love acronyms in business, don't they? Yes, they do. So, keywords together, thunder snow. Today's a 6. Enjoy it. Happy astrocatting.